So let's talk about the Roman dodecahedron. Roughly the size of a baseball, these hollow 12-sided bronze objects have pegs on each corner and holes of varying sizes in each face. They're beautifully made and completely undocumented. No Roman writer ever mentions dodecahedra. Not in manuals, not in inventories. Ideas about their purpose range from the practical to the esoteric. Some say they were candlestick holders, others that they're dice. Some scholars think they were astronomical devices used to track the motions of planets or the seasons. There are theories that they were surveying tools, knitting aids, musical instrument parts, even ritual objects. But no theory fully explains all their design elements, and their manufacture is just too precise to be random. About a dozen dodecahedra have been found mostly in Italy and France. Some date to the 1st century BC, others to the 1st century AD. Most are bronze, though one was made of silver and another of lead. At least 4 dodecahedra, including one with an inscription, were produced by the same craftsman. Some are stamped with the maker's name, while others bear the names of emperors from Augustus to Nero. So they were made over a span of almost 2 centuries and by both famous and unknown artisans. It's also worth noting that some dodecahedra appear to align with astronomical patterns or mathematical proportions. For example, one found near Rennes-le-Château in France contains 2 sets of 5 equally spaced holes on opposite faces. When researchers recreated this pattern using 3D printing, they found that if you hold the model up to a window and let the light pass through, you get a 5-pointed star. In other words, the holes make a stencil for a specific kind of star. Now that doesn't explain why, but it does suggest that these objects were made for a specific purpose, perhaps to teach a specific lesson. A few dodecahedra contain small amounts of gash, which is the residue of bronze working. The tool marks suggest that the holes were made first, then the gaps were filled in and sanded down to make the surface smooth. That would make them more like a tool or a teaching device than a game piece or a musical instrument part. Whatever their purpose, the makers of the dodecahedron clearly wanted them to be durable. Each face has a different combination of large and small holes, which would prevent them from wearing out. Even so, we haven't found one in context with a written explanation. So without more evidence, the mystery of the dodecahedra will endure. Were they used in secret rituals, teaching devices or tools whose meaning was deliberately kept hidden from outsiders? We may never know. Thanks for watching.